We're going to be basing this on rounds, not by tickets, which means that if Lights Out wins round number 1 by 100 tickets, and then we have NYX come back and win round number 2, even if it's by 90 tickets, we will still go to a round number 3. That's just the way it is, broskies. Deal with it. We also have some new bands that have come in. Basically, well, actually, the Scar H has been banned, I know for sure, but all of the DLC weapons are allowed. Shorty has been banned as well. This is not going to be live, by the way, guys. So Shorty is not going to be allowed, which definitely does change it up. Now, I know that there's a couple of guys out there that I've talked to in the 5 scene. You know, they've said, it doesn't really matter if they ban the Shorty because, you know, it's great up close, but it sucks at long range. But I have to say, I mean, this Shorty is just ridiculously overpowered up close. I mean, he's a shotgun.
Yeah, basically it's the 870 with less range.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty much it. So
I'm kind of glad that they banned it. I mean, what do you think? Because I mean, this is coming from somebody who cast the the Euro scene quite a bit, and they don't have shotties at all. Shorties nothing.
No, they don't.
So it is interesting to see the variations of pistols, pulling those out, all that kind of good stuff, other than just a quick bam, guys, like 20 of them are dead that were right in front of your face.
Well, but on the other hand, you have to think twice before pushing a guy, don't you? And
yeah, you do.
Well, you know myself, I'm a shotty fan, to be honest. If it comes down to shotguns, it would be my #1 pick.
Oh my God! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this right now! Take a look at the lineup, the weapon lineup right here for Lights Out. We have Bulldog. Yeah, we got 3 Bulldogs on Lights Out, I think, and then we had some AEKs over here on NYX.
Yeah. That's something that CEVO will have to review on their rule set, because if they are thinking about banning the Scar H, they might as well ban the Bulldog.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now here, we are going to be seeing the breakouts. Literally, we do see 3 players going over into Dwarms. NYX will be able to get first blood. That's LMZ right there. Red Scope getting a couple of shots in on there, but can't quite finish it off. And yeah, they are just going back and forth, not able to do anything. And it looks like, oh my God, look at this 9 here, going straight up to Alpha. He is so aggressive here. He's trying to go for the 3 cap right off the break. And he's going to get it.
Right off the bat, yeah.
Oh my God.
And now they're gonna. Oh, they didn't go for the random spawns. They all spawn inside the building. That looks like a pretty bad idea.
Yeah, I would have to say, guys, one of the things that you don't want to do is bottleneck yourself up in the one spot, especially when you have fraggers over here like NYX. I mean, these guys are some of the best players right now within the game, so you don't want to be bottlenecked all in one spot. They did try to get over here onto that Charlie flag, but LiO Black having a lot of issues, really just doing anything right now. I mean, they're not looking so good. One player has a kill on LiO Black right now. That's CEVO.
Yeah, and that's it. As you can check, all the Brazilian guys are spread out across the map. They force some B spawns, and looks like LiO are going to squad bomb on B flag at the moment.
They're definitely going to try. So right now, Rezik, though, is going to be pushing up through Dorms to see if he can find that last player sitting over there. Wag is going to be up in the Schoolhouse. He will be able to get that pick there. And not being able to have that Schoolhouse is really going to be critical. Mav going to be able to get a back rage over here on B as well. And that means that we are going to be once again seeing a triple cap in favor here of, oh my God, this is just ridiculous. NYX right now is just on another level. They are 5-1 for 9 right now. He is up in Schoolhouse right now, just Overwatch 198 to 143, and it's only been 2 minutes in the game.
And they lost 2 tickets so far, Brett. It looks like a pretty amazing class on how to Battlefield 4. And now, believe it or not, they lose another ticket. So LiO are starting to get A flag, but they're going for a retake. The Erebo guys, and looks like they won. They got the retake on Alpha.
One of the things, though, that I do want to point out here is that none of the NYX guys are actually running anything like a Bulldog or any of those long-range, heavy-hitting weapons like the Scar H. They're all running around with AEKs, which is a high rate of fire, very good for closer, and that really does show the difference in playstyles because they're very, very aggressive here. And honestly, I think that their aggression is the reason why they're winning so much, because LiO Black really doesn't know how to contend with this.
Yeah, and all times you're gonna see like 3 or 4 guys of the Erebo guys playing together, and one guy that's gonna be WAG holding a spot far away from B, checking the spawn points, as you can tell, checking they don't spawn near Charlie or they don't spawn behind Bravo. But at the moment, LiO just got an alpha spawn, and they're going for the alpha and Charlie hold.
Yeah, Red Scope here just trying to survive. He's running around, jumping from house to house. He will finally be able to get a kill there. Took him long enough, but he's going to be getting on the board. And finally, Alpha Flag going to be going over in the favor here of LiO Black. We are going to be seeing WAG sitting up, just waiting for any kind of transition to go over to that Bravo flag, as it is now almost a 100-ticket game in favor here of NYX. And honestly, Aldo, I don't see them being able to come back in this round, really. This almost might be just a throwaway round, and trying next one to really do something.
Well, I think that the guys from Lights Out, as ourselves, got shocked by the outstanding breakout from NYX Erebo team.
Yeah,
they
absolutely.
Just nailed the breakout. They perfectly nailed the breakout. They got a triple cut right off the bat, and that makes so much damage to the other team. As you can see, over 100 ticket advantage right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think anybody really expected 9 to do what he did up onto that Alpha flag. Now Rezik's going to be coming in for a pack rage of his own, and he doesn't really spot anybody else just yet, but he's going to be able to get onto this flag, and this is something that LiO needs to do something. I mean, they're just not responding fast enough right now, and nice reaction times there from Red Scope. We'll be able to pick up, or I'm sorry, by Rezik, we'll be able to pick up Red Scope there.
I got a trip cap again.
Yeah, once again, we are going to be seeing that trip cap, and here you go. This is, honestly, I was going to say it could come down to the fact of where they're positioned within the map, you know, controlling spawns, but it really isn't. This is just NYX completely, utterly dominating in terms of fragging power.
Yeah, they're out fragging Lights Out so bad. As you can check, they've been holding this trip cap for a long time, and what's down on this map, Red, what's terrible on this map? Charlie spawns. You don't want to get a Charlie spawn because you spawn so far away from the flags, it's not even funny. You need to run in the middle of the open and you get shot everywhere, so you're gonna spawn die every single time. And that's what the Light Out guys need to nail a flag. You know, they need a flag right now. They need to take it. If not, they're gonna lose by a bigger margin.
Yeah, well, I will say this: the one saving grace of the CEVO rule sets right now is that you don't have to worry about your ticket count to take it to a third round. You know, if they can just win in the next round, then they will be able to take it to a third. Now, the only thing that the ticket count is going to be affecting is what side choice that you get, and there is a side preference that you want. And we'll go into that at the break. Talk a little bit about side differences and the fact that we did see NYX having the easier side, so they did get that CB side first. But look at this, Mav comes down. We'll be able to pick up Red Scope once again with that hip fire spray. 24 tickets left on the board for LiO Black. That B flag will be getting contested right now. Baki is going to be down below using that pistol, see if he can clean this up. He does find him, and he's just missing so many shots. There you go, finally takes out Rezik, and that is going to be the first 2-cap, I believe, that Lights Out is actually going to get.
Yeah, but as you can check, the NYX guys are coming from the back of B. If they get B house, they're going to retake Bravo, that's for sure. And now it's going to heavy fight on B house, and look at it. They're going for it. They're going for B. They're going for B. They're pushing the guy in gray house. I think this is going to be a 1v1, and they just got it. That's how you take B. Brett, you see right there. They just nailed.
Pretty darn brutal right there. 12 tickets left to go. 175 brutal, here. Yeah, for NYX. Shine is going to be coming up. See if he can get a couple of damage. Honestly, I would like to see LiO stop with the Bulldog usage right here. It's not helping them.
No, it's not helping them at all.
We just saw them losing a gunfight there in the B because they're using these long-range weapons with slow rates of fire. You need that AEK. You need to use the Ace-23, something that can compete, and they're just not doing it right now. That's what's hurting them in these close-range battles. Now, I kind of, you know, well, yeah, okay, it's Goldmud, so, you know, there are some long-range, long sight lines, but that only works. That only works if you can take the initial Alpha Bravo setups and push them over to those perch spawns. And they weren't able to do that. So anyways, guys, we are going to be heading into round number 2. Now, I do want to talk a little bit about the spawn positioning and, you know, starting off what side is better. Now, here's the reason why the Chinese side is probably the worst side for Goldmud Railway. It's because you're not next to any flag. You're going to be able to get down to Alpha first, but you have to make this critical decision. Do I go for Charlie? Do I send 2 or 3, or do I send anybody over here to C? Or do I try to just massive push over here into Alpha, go into B flag? The flag setup that you want to have will be Alpha Bravo. You can win it with Charlie Bravo. Very hard with Charlie Alpha. I mean, that's almost impossible. But you can win it with CB, and also Alpha Bravo is your best bet. Now, what exactly do you like here on Aldo? Do you like that Alpha Bravo push? I mean, I think they should go for a very big push down into Alpha. I think that NYX doesn't have to because they're just going to win out on frags.
Yeah, actually, most teams what they would do right here, that's not something that these guys are doing. Just go for A and try to RPGs into that big gray house. Trying to make some holes so they can run across later in, but looks like the NYX guys are trying to control middle, trying to control the flag house and push for Charlie.
Yeah, and now this right here, this position right here is perfect. If Lights Out can get a couple of kills, they lose out on Gray House, which is a very bad deal. But if they can push down into Alpha, secure A, clear out Gray House, then they will be able to get that, you know, 2 flag advantage like they need. I mean, they lost Charlie right now, but they're losing on Alpha. No, actually, they're winning on A right now. We do have a 1-on-3 situation here, and it's Baki, and he is not going to be able to do anything once again with that Bulldog. I mean, you're just not going to be able to do much at all with that particular gun. Server will be able to pick up 1 on the outside, though, so nice pickups there. We do have a random spawn here for Red Scope, and he's going to be next to that Charlie flag, but we also have 2 random spawns here for NYX, and it looks like there is going to be a 2-man push gearing up for Alpha, as Wag, I believe, is going to try and hold this off all by himself.
Looks like it, but I mean the lights out guys are too shy about pushing A. They just failed a 2v2 on A because they picked those, instead of going 2 versus 2, they picked 2 separate 1-on-1s, Brett. And they lost those 1-on-1s. That's something you cannot afford to do, especially if you lost by over 150 tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. Shine does get cleaned up there onto that Bravo house. Poca was the last one left. He gets taken down. Now the transition over here to Charlie. But LMZ might come in here and clean it up. He's going to be able to spot out 1. Narrowly escapes there. Spawn's going to be coming in. And that was a surprise he was not expecting. That's 3 down now for LiO, and they're going to have to spawn up on the backside of Perch as well as up in the dorms. They have no flags, and once again, they're going to be in a 3-cap situation here. And oh my god, Wag here going beast, and he's trying to get the Magnum, can't quite connect. And now it's going to be up to LMZ to try and clean it up once again. This is just ridiculous play coming out for NYX.
And looks like Servo finally realizing he switched to AEK, trying to fight the Brazilians with their AEK team. So I think that we're going to see more of this AK fight on this Goldmud map. As you can check, Nick's just already pushing for Alpha once more. They will retake Alpha, and looks like they're going to win it.
Well, you know, honestly though, with them banning out the FAMAS, and the Ace-23 is just kind of like your all-around weapon. You don't really have that close-range gun. And that's going to be the AEK now because the FAMAS is banned. So, yeah, I would expect to see a lot more AEK usage coming out here in the future. But it's going to be interesting. And, you know, something else that we haven't seen, Aldo, something that you mentioned, we haven't seen any rockets. There's been no rocket play for either of these teams.
No, that's pretty rare because I'm used to seeing other teams use rockets. Actually, I'm used to seeing teams destroying the whole buildings on this map, Red.
Oh, absolutely.
Taking away all the cover. I remember, for example, teams like Epsilon love to do this. If you remind old teams like UMAV.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just, you know, honestly, different play styles, different styles.
Epsilon wrote the book on how to play this map. They were the kings of this map, and they're still pretty darn good at it when they do play it. So, yeah, those guys right there, they are just beast on it. But anyways, right now we are going to be seeing 117 to 184. Now, it's not out of the realm of possibility here for LiO to come back, but look at this. We're going to be seeing Rezit coming around. There are 3 players here for LiO sitting down below. Let's take a look at the free cam view, and they are in such a bad position. Rezik comes down, will be able to get the kill. And that means that B flag once again is going to be left back open, but reinforcements going to be coming in. And are they going to be able to clean this up? 2 players, one's going to be in B house, another one over here next to school. And I think they were able to clean it up. Yes, they are able to clean it up, and they should be able to get on this burn here pretty soon. But once again,
they need to get in the burn fast.
That 3 cap. That 3 cap.
That's, yeah, 3 cap. And they were all around me. That's something I cannot understand. How can they let that happen? And they're sitting on B flag. Look at that. They're not switching to any flag at the moment. They need to be more aggressive. They
honestly,
need to push faster. They need to rotate faster.
I think they're scared. I think you hit the nail on the head. I think they are scared. They don't know what to do. Shiny pulling out a miracle hipfire spray there with the Bulldog. We'll be able to get up onto this alpha flag. Now it's going to relieve a little bit of pressure here on the rest of the map, but not much. I mean, they're down below 100 tickets. 177 left here.
Expect a big team fight on alpha right now.
Yeah, it looks like 9 is going to be getting the res. It's going to be a 3-on-3 situation here. Redscope looking for those last players. We'll be able to spot one transitioning on the backside. Then we did see some explosives coming out, but ooh, nice back range there from Baki. Baki does end up going down. There's 3 players left up onto A. But because of that 3-man wipe, we have no transition out to C. That's all 5 players up. And right now, NYX is just perfectly content on sitting back on C and playing defensively.
Yeah, the only thing that I have to say on behalf of Lights Out at the moment, they've made a good job on to holding B so far. And that's making things difficult for the Brazilians because they can only hold Alpha and Charlie, which is good, but it's not the best thing you can have on this map. But unless Lights Out rotates faster in order to get A faster and retake A faster, they're going to lose this round.
Honestly, though, you know, NYX knows that they can pull this off because of the fragging ability. They're not worried about this, okay? They know exactly what's going on. If it was against another team like Noobs in War or maybe Uranus, Assault Team, you know, somebody like that, then yeah, maybe they would be a little bit worried. But honestly, they can hold off on AC, no problem. Baki's going to be coming down here onto Alpha, see if he can clean this up. Once again, using that Bulldog as opposed to an AEK or an Ace 23. Does find one, but it's not going to be able to connect with any of those hipfire shots. Now Redscope is going to be following that back up, but he's in connector here, and he can't really do much. Nice pickup there at the last little seconds there. Pulls out the Unica, not able to connect with the shots. Does end up going down. That means that Mav, as well as LMZ, is going to be having an easy time going up into that Bravo flag. Poco here, they just want to get a flag. Poco's just, they're desperate.
Look at Alpha. Alpha, nobody Alpha. They don't even care, bro. They're going for the frags. Look at that. They don't care about A. They don't need it.
Well, they don't have to. I mean, 63 to 160. Yeah. It's a 100-ticket game. They won round number 1. They stopped the burn on the Charlie flag here. Nobody is there. Yeah, I mean, they don't have to get it right now. They're toying with them, if you will.
Yeah, they're toying. Yeah, they say, okay, we don't need Alpha. Just go and frag them out. Kill them as they spawn so we can burn them even more tickets.
Yeah, absolutely. Redscope will be able to pick up a Wag there, trying to get a little cheeky there with some, I think he was having the paddles out. But now that he's going to be pushing up through the backside of Bravo, does spot one out on the C, but still, a lot of hesitation coming out of both of these LiO players. Poco is going to be getting chased and picks up one. Can he get the second one? He doesn't, as we are going to be seeing, I believe that was 9 taking him down. Yes, it was. Wag now coming around the corner once again, going down there as Rezik onto this B flag. He's like, Redscope, just stop, buddy. Just stop. As, oh my god, Baki goes down now. This is ridiculous. Poco, once again, last pair left back up. 16 health, can't run away fast enough. And LMZ, just for good measure, going to be going up on top of Perch and getting a couple of kills as well. Let's take a look at the KDs right now. 15 and 8 for 9. Rezik 11 and 6. Wag is now 15 and 6, just doing a beast job. And Redscope really is the only one that's pulling positive numbers at the moment.
Yeah, he is. And for all the viewers out there that are viewing this stream, just watch and learn and try to copy how this team, the NYXE team, rotates, because their rotation is simply perfect. The start losing Charlie, they go for A. They lose A, they're already taking B. Playing on your face with keep fire AEK, you know, 3 versus 2, 4 versus 2, and it's really hard to kill them.
Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, though, I kind of disagree with you all, though. I think that was one of the worst maps to actually watch and try and learn how to play that map. Honestly, because NYX didn't play that map like you should. I mean, they didn't set up. They had a couple of good setups, but they had A and C. I mean, that you don't really see.